Good
Good
morning. But what time is it really? It's like
it's in the afternoon.
it's 8:15, I think
Oh,
it
it's in the
is.
evening. It's in the evening.
Do you
Time
like
flies when you're having fun.
my new hair?
Look at her.
Yeah, I'm a new person. Mm-hmm.
Hi, yes.
Who am I? I'll
Yes,
be.
she's Kathy.
I'm.
She's Kathy.
I'm Stacy.
Oh, she's
It's my
Stacy.
alter ego.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I like your alter ego.
Well, thanks. I told my mom I miss my wigs. I would have wigs and then like do makeup. I didn't do much. I came from the gym, so I just slapped a little more makeup on. But yeah, I just got it, so I just took it out of the bag, so it's not really
I didn't even
formed yet. But
I didn't even know she was going to do this.
this is who you get tonight.
Variety is the spice of life.
That's right. You never know who's going to show up on this
You
channel.
never know. No.
It could be 10 feet deep, right?
Yes,
You
yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
So Joy's back.
Yes, I am, and I feel pretty good. And anyway, ready for another
Feel good
session.
anyway. So,
Not much more to say. Not much more to say.
well, and I just noticed, so the cat clocks, they're all behind us.
Oh, yes. I don't know if you can. Do you think they can see?
Yeah, I
it?
can see it in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Some of you suggested to me that when I moved, as long as I was taking them all down and moving, why didn't I hang them all together?
Mm-hmm.
And I never thought of that, but that's a terrific idea. And I thought, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do it.
I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, I just said that it's it.
It's it.
It's it. And they look really cozy up there.
Yeah, they're a family.
There's only one thing. One of them needs,
His tail.
well, no, he doesn't wag his tail.
Right, 'cause
he
he
doesn't need a tail.
Right, he needs batteries.
He needs batteries.
Yeah.
He has a tail.
He has a
Yes,
tail. We can
okay.
see it right there.
It just
yes.
doesn't wag.
Right.
Okay.
Not yet.
So it needs C batteries, and the other ones only use AA.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any C batteries on hand. So he's not working tonight. He's not wagging.
So now we have the cat cock family.
I'll never live that down.
And then you just kept talking like you thought I would just like let it go.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't hear myself.
Okay. Oh, and then look at my shirt. It says, "It's a Rice Street thing.
Oh, I didn't even notice
You wouldn't
that.
understand."
Oh.
Al gave this to me. It was too small for him. We went to high school together, and he's like, "Oh, you can have it, Tracy." Because remember I talk about that we grew up on Rice Street.
Yeah.
So I'm brunette and I'm tough, and I'm a Rice Streeter.
Yes, you are.
So tell us the story of what happened.
Oh, I'm sure many people my age have gone through it, so it's nothing new. It's just,
But after moving, you had just moved.
well, remember when I told you packing was daunting? That's the word I used.
Mm-hmm.
I maybe I shouldn't have talked about it being daunting so often because I sort of,
Manifested it.
I think I may have. You never know.
You never know.
And you got to be careful what you say. Words mean things.
Hmm?
That's right.
Words mean things. Good to know.
Well, I've lived a long time. I've learned that. Words
See how much you learn from us?
They mean things, yes.
They mean things, yes.
they mean whatever you think they mean.
Right.
But anyway, I think I was so excited, and I had all the energy in the world. I'm hardly ever sick.
Mm-hmm.
I get the regular things, but I've never been real sick. And so I've been really lucky that way. And so
When Thursday came and I came here and you were on the couch like this.
I know
I can't get up.
I tell you, folks, It's funny not to have any energy. I mean, it's not funny, but it feels funny. You know, I mean,
Well-
it feels weird. It feels weird. Yeah.
And then when I said, I'm taking you to the urgent care,
yeah.
you were like, no, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. And I said, no, you're
Yeah.
going. And then you're like, but I have to get ready. I have to get dressed. I'm like, Mom, you are dressed. Just take off your robe. She goes, no, I have to get ready. And then she goes in and zips up her knee-high boots with her heel on them so that we can, gotta look good when you go to urgent care.
Of course you do.
And then every time we went somewhere, so she was in urgent care, and we found out right away you were in AFib, right?
I think, yeah,
They
yeah.
gave you a, yeah.
Yeah, it was beating really, really fast.
And people came in, some of the doctors came in and said, oh, I had to come in here. They told me I had to come see the 92-year-old. That was so well put together. And that was continuous. Then we went to the emergency room, and you got a room there for a little bit. And then you were one of the first ones, because they didn't have any beds. They didn't have any beds that they could send you to. So
No,
an ambulance.
hospitals are busy.
Oh, tell them about the ambulance ride. You got to
Oh,
ride
it
in
was
an ambulance.
really, it was, yes, but it was the bumpiest ride I think I ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they were in a hurry. You know, I understand.
Yep.
But it was the roads, not the car. I mean,
Did they
You
turn
know.
on the sirens?
oh, I don't think so.
No.
No.
Okay.
No sirens.
Wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that dramatic.
Yeah. You just had to go to the ER because they didn't have any beds.
Yes, that's why.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you were there all weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was hard, I know, because just to lay there, because with your macular degeneration, you can't really watch TV or anything. So,
Yeah. I learned to entertain myself. Yeah.
well, and then it's always loud in hospitals, and they're always coming in to poke you and do stuff. And
Oh, but I tell you, I met the nicest people.
yeah, they were great.
Both of my nurses,
Dang.
I don't
Was his
know,
name-
should I say it in public?
They don't know who Dang is.
Well, I know.
They don't know
but
where
Dang
you were.
knows who Dang is.
Dang it.
No, he was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
He was so nice. And then
Riley.
Riley was
Mm-hmm.
nice. They're male nurses, and they talked to me. You know, I mean, and we laughed,
Yeah.
and
They were very caring.
they were so nice.
And isn't it?
And of course all the other nurses
Oh, yeah,
were wonderful
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But these are the two I saw
a lot.
the most. Yeah, so I got to know them. I got to know about their families, and every time they came, I would ask them a question.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time I was ready to leave, I had the whole story. So really interesting lives. Yeah.
And wasn't it interesting that all your doctors, your cardiologist, your doctor,
Yes.
were all women.
All women.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And young women.
Yeah, it's
And all
amazing.
very, very, very kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, I mean, it was a good...
And my nurses were male.
yeah.
It's
Well,
kinda-
some of them.
I just,
yeah.
I just thought
Right.
of that.
That's why I was
but
saying
it's
it. Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
But it works out because my nurses were wonderful and
Yeah.
the doctors were wonderful.
It was a bummer too that you went in on a Thursday and then it happened to be the weekend because
Yeah.
they were changing staff and then they had you wait until
Yeah.
Monday and then they were going to give you that procedure on Tuesday
Yeah.
and they didn't let you eat all day long and then they told you they were going to put you out, but then they told you when you got there, oh no, we're not going to put you out, right?
Yeah. I didn't have the procedure.
No, they numbed her throat, and then when you found out, and then they're like, at first they're like, we're just going to take pictures of your heart. No big deal. And then after you get there, weren't they like, oh, and while we're there, we might like zap you. And it's going to be a big jolt, right? And you would be awake.
Yeah. I misunderstood probably what they said to me because I did agree to it, you know.
At first.
Because I thought I was be sleeping. I mean,
Do anything to me while I'm sleeping.
It's
yeah.
easy when you're sleeping. But
It was scary.
Well, the thing is, I was so hungry
Yeah.
and so weak
Yeah.
that I just told her I don't think I can do this. I
Right.
just don't. I'm really sorry,
Yeah.
but I can't.
And they had already numbed your throat, right? You already took whatever they were going
Yeah.
to give you.
yeah, yeah.
So,
And yeah, well, she started pouring it down my throat. And then I said, no, I want to ask you some questions.
was she like, just open your mouth? Gug, 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 gug.
Well, I mean, she wanted to do it quick because it tasted like car oil, I think.
How
It
do you
was
know what
thick
that
and
tastes?
black. I don't, but I would imagine car oil would,
What you would imagine it would taste like. Yeah.
taste like. It was thick and black.
Ew.
Isn't car oil thick and black?
I think so. Mm-hmm. So,
Tar is thick and black.
mm-hmm.
Lots of things.
Things.
You know, when I talk, my mouth just doesn't stop. It just keeps going to excuse.
Mm-hmm.
I really, it's a,
No, you're good.
it's. I should go to a doctor.
You
about
just
that.
did went to a doctor. You
Yeah.
just did went to a doctor.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
boy. I went to college, and then today it was snowing like big. I posted it like big things of like hail, snow. I don't know. I'm changing the subject.
You are changing. That's good. That's
Well,
good.
because I don't want you to put yourself
We should
down.
not talk about me anymore now.
Well, no, I was changing it because I didn't want you to put yourself down because you were talking about that you talk too much.
I do talk too much.
Oh.
But anyway,
you
that's
don't.
okay.
Well, and
okay.
everybody, and then too, everybody was so kind with their comments and wishing you well and all, telling you they were praying for you and thinking about you.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
oh, and speaking of people, so one of my followers, Jen is so kind. Jen just always thinks of me. Look at Rita sends me cards, and Jen sent me. Look at what this says. Can you read it, Mom? It says
Van life.
Yeah, you can read. Yeah.
I can't. Well, that's pretty big. I can see that.
Yeah, it says van life.
Oh,
Yeah, isn't that
That's
cool?
so nice.
So I'll be wearing that in an upcoming video. And then this says booze and bonfires.
Oh,
And I love the like tie-dye, and I love
Yeah.
the material for this. It's like really
Yeah.
soft. So thank you, Jen. Thank you very much. That lifts me up.
oh, I got some nice cards too, and I'm going to try to answer them.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to try to answer them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you send a card to Joy to my P.O. box, I'll get it to her. Let's everybody send a card to Joy.
No. I have to.
All of a
tell
sudden, I'll come in with bags, Mom. You'll have all these cards.
No, it's just that you are, so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not surprising that people are nice, but but when you actually feel the love
Right.
that comes, it's
Well, isn't
It's
it funny? I was
amazing.
saying today, I did a video for my patrons, and I said, it's interesting how sometimes people you don't even know personally, like, feel like they care for you more than the people that that are in your own family or who are friends or something. So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it is, but that's good though.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Well, I said it gives me
Yeah.
faith in humanity.
Yeah.
That,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what can we talk about that's funny? Funny?
Well, that's.
I mean, that's
Is that what comedians say? Well, then what can we talk about that's funny? I don't know if it works like that. I don't think that you can just on demand
I mean,
talk about something that's funny.
the things haven't been funny that we've been talking about.
She always feels bad, like if things aren't, like if it's a little down, then she thinks that she's bringing you down. But
Oh,
they don't care. You know what's funny? It's my new hair. Maybe
I love you.
maybe every week I'll show up with a new do.
And I have to tell you how wonderful she is taking good care of me here.
Oh yeah. Breakfast and
daughter. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Breakfast
that's
every
Tracy.
morning. Yeah.
Tracy.
Oh, that's
yeah.
me. Mhm.
Yeah, so sweet.
So sweet.
So
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
funny?
No, not funny either.
That's not funny. What can we talk about? That's funny.
No.
No, but now you're all set. Today you got
I'm
your
all
cat
set.
cocks on, and
But-
you got the furniture set. I came home and she had the furniture all.
Yeah.
It looks so nice in here. I mean, and she's
Yeah.
only been home a week, but you pushed yourself a little too hard.
Yeah, but I'm feeling much better, and
And Frank's feeling better. You even went out on
Oh.
Sunday. Frank and both
he
Carrington.
had a retirement party.
Yeah.
Frank did. My brother-in-law,
Uh-huh.
and he is 84 and finally retiring,
Mm-hmm.
which is quite something.
From his
Yeah.
business. He sold his business.
But the only reason he's retiring is he actually got the same thing I did.
And Carrington, I said all three
Only
of you.
he got it a few months ago.
Right.
And he's now even able to drive again. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he was driving, but he was too weak to drive. He was feeling
Oh,
so bad.
speaking of driving, how that guy hit my car out.
Oh, yeah, that's not funny either.
Well, like we said, things are just so beyond like the scope of anything. You just have to laugh at it, huh?
Well, you did. After a while, you were smiling.
Well,
She wiped the tears away, and then she started
I
to
didn't
laugh.
cry. I can't remember the last time I cried. I think now I'm just so used to like things happening. I'm just like, but he should not be driving. There's a point where
Right.
people should not be driving. And it was just up.
Well, I actually don't think he should. He was. He was with his daughter or somebody.
No, he
wasn't
wasn't.
Well, I mean, didn't you say a lady
No, he-
came out and said, "I'll drive"?
Well, he pulled in and I could tell, so I happened to be in the van and I even took a picture
Yeah.
because he pulled in like this close and there were other like openings and stuff. And how can you miss my van? My van's like,
I know.
You
it's
know?
big,
so
big.
I even went out and took a picture of his license plate just in case like he hit me. And so I went back in the van and I'm doing stuff and all of a sudden I hear the mirror was dragging across my driver's side. So I hop out of the van and I'm slapping on the back of his car and I'm like, stop, stop, stop. And his tire was mushed like against mine, pushing against my tire, and his mirror was dragging. And if I wasn't there, I just happened to be there at that time. If I wasn't there, he would have just kept pulling out and drug it all the way down the van.
Well, that's good that you were there then. Yeah.
Well, and then so I pushed the mirror in and I went to get my phone so I could take a picture of like it all touching and stuff.
Yeah.
And while I was doing that, he hopped in the car and tried to get me
Now that's funny.
now your pain is funny. Yeah. And so then he got out. I'm like, get out. Like, stop. Like, what are you not understanding? And then he gets out and he's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. And, he was an older man. But here's the thing. He should not
No.
be driving. Like, if you can't even park next to a van and not hit it, you probably shouldn't be driving.
Yeah.
And then, so then he backed out. Thank God, slowly. I was like watching him, and I'm sure he was nervous because I was watching him, and I'm sure I scared the crap out of him when I started pounding on the back of his car. And so then, like, I had gone back in the van, and I did something, and then I came back out with like a wipe to see if I could rub some of it off. And while I was out there doing that, he was walking by with this lady, and like 3 times, he must have told her she heard me like slapping on his car from her apartment. And 3 times she was like, "I'll drive. I'm driving. Don't worry, I'm driving." Well, good. Now it doesn't do me any more good now.
No. But
So that's how the day started yesterday.
yeah.
Somebody said it was the full moon.
Well, there are thoughts about that. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, there are thoughts.
Well, they say. I mean, even when I was little, I remember there used to be stories about the full moon.
Don't they say a lot of times like
It
that
said there's-
hospitals are full a
Yeah,
lot?
when the moon is full.
Yeah.
There's something about the tide and magnetic energy or something. I don't know too much about that. I mean, I haven't
Maybe
read
my
too
van
much about
pulled
that.
his car close.
It may have. I mean,
It wasn't his fault.
stranger things.
Stranger things,
I
right?
mean, yeah. I mean, strange things happen, and you have to admit they make like interesting when you meet the challenge of strange things. Right?
I just don't have the energy anymore.
You're very good at facing life, Tracy. You have a good attitude.
Attitude?
That's a good
A
word.
can-do attitude?
Attitude. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's always good. That's always good.
Well, what else? What else can you
because-
do? I mean, what's the alternative?
Yeah, because it's always going to be better tomorrow.
No, it's not.
Mañana.
No, it's not. But
Yes, it is.
well,
It
you
is.
can't promise that. I thought it was going to be
No.
better yesterday, and I woke up to somebody hitting my van.
But then it'll be better tomorrow.
Okay.
Actually,
it was-
It cannot stay that nothing ever stays the same.
No, nothing ever stays the
Yeah.
same. So
Yeah.
your good luck can run out, and your bad luck can run out.
But it comes in
Waves.
sequence, A
Well,
little
it's-
bad luck, a little good luck.
It's been a long sequence
Yeah,
recently.
I know.
So
It's going to get better.
we're
It's
ready
gonna get
for
better.
some good
Yeah,
stuff.
it is.
But
Yeah.
it already is. Look at how good you look. You're back to.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Well, I feel tired. I feel good.
You had to use a walker when you first came back.
Yeah, and I haven't used it for 2 days. No,
Yeah.
No.
So
So
yeah, you can
that's
tell you're
good.
getting more energy because
Yeah.
you'd move stuff and then sit down. Well, and
Yeah.
you really wanted to get the
Yeah.
apartment
Yeah.
done, but it's so cute. We'll give you a tour maybe next week.
Yeah, it's
Really
almost
cute.
we got the furniture in place today, and got my cats hanging,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
my wagging cats,
The cat cocks.
and that's makes me feel good. Oh, and then I put a sign, my sign right next to it. Can you see that?
This is my happy place.
It says, "This is my happy place."
Yep, it's
and
right
then
behind your head.
It's right next to my.
It's
group
right.
of
It's
cats.
on this side.
Oh, it's on this side.
It's right behind your head. Yep. And then it says, "You are loved." That's another one.
Yeah.
And then it says, "It is what it is."
Well, and that is a true statement.
So many
It is
words
what
of
it
wisdom
is.
here. Yeah.
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 So, anyway, everybody's heard those. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Why get upset about anything? I mean, there's nothing I could do
Yeah.
after it was already done, or just like anything, you just
Well, you just went on. You went and did your work, and you did this and did that, and we're going to have strawberry shortcake after a while.
I said, "Oh, that's healthy." She's like,
Yeah.
she needs to eat more fruits and vegetables.
I sure.
So I'm like, "Oh, I got whipped cream and strawberries and strawberry shortcake." So we're actually going to
Yeah.
have coffee. You haven't had a
With-
coffee.
No, I'm going to have coffee.
She hasn't had it since.
Yeah, I haven't had it since
the
that,
hos-
since that happened.
that thing. Yeah,
Since that happened.
Yeah.
And
that should not be talked about.
no,
Yes.
we're gonna forget it. It's
Yeah.
it's in the past.
What? Forget
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. So I'm gonna have coffee, and then I told Tracy that the Admiral D's is open. It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a place around by the lake.
By the lake, yeah.
It's all in the open, and they sell
Outside.
hamburgers and beer and drinks.
Beer, yeah.
Yeah.
And drinks,
And
yeah.
it's so fun to go there.
Yeah.
And so I said, maybe this week we should go there and have a Corona Light, maybe.
A beer and a burger.
A beer and a burger. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll cure anything.
That's the cure all. Yep.
That'll make you
Take
feel
a beer and a burger and go to bed and call me in the morning.
good. If I were a doctor,
Yeah.
that's what I'd prescribe.
That's what you'd prescribe. That's a good
A beer and a
prescription.
burger.
A beer and a
Yeah.
burger. Yep. Go to bed and call me in the morning.
Yeah.
So
Don't call me in the
don't call me
morning.
yet. Don't call me in the morning. No.
So anyway, but it's it's almost over, and should be feeling pretty good. They are gonna put a monitor on my. Well, they told me the procedure. Same thing Frank went through, and I bet you if anybody here is listening, been
They
through
know.
this.
Yeah, a lot of people
They
have
do-
said that they've
they do
had
the
it, and you
same.
live with it. It's not
Yeah.
curable,
Yeah.
and you're on new medications, so that changed.
yeah.
And the
And-
LASIK, you got to go off that because her lungs don't have fluid on them anymore.
But the doctor said, and she was a beautiful blonde woman doctor.
Very peppy.
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
Every time she talked, her ponytail
oh
went like
yeah,
this.
she was
Yeah.
cute and funny and smart. And I don't even remember her name. In fact,
either.
I told her when I went to her just a couple of days ago, I said, I don't remember your name. I just say the pretty blonde doctor.
Yeah.
The pretty
I'm sure
blonde
she's
heart doctor.
I'm sure
Yeah.
she's okay with that.
Well, I think she liked that, but
Yeah.
it's true. It's
Yeah.
true. And she's really, really tall. Mm-hmm. Really tall.
So they're gonna put a heart monitor on
Oh,
you.
yeah. So first they're giving me this new medicine, blood thinner. Mm-hmm. And then I gotta see how that works. I don't know. And then they're gonna put a heart monitor on me for a week, and check my heart all the time for a week. I guess
Yeah.
they did that with Frank. And then, depending on what that says, they're going to shock me. They're gonna shock my heart
To get
and
the
to
rhythm
get
back.
it to start beating.
Yeah.
My heart is just not behaving, and they want to get it to beat the way it's supposed to beat. Mm-hmm. Like that. Yeah.
Sounds like tap dancing.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but that's the thing, and so if with Frank now, and and my other friend Carrington had almost the same thing.
He has a heart
but
pacemaker
he
now.
got a pacemaker.
And he's doing good.
He is doing good. And then, but Frank, they didn't ended up giving him a procedure. They just take care of it with just medicine, and they can do that too. I guess that's one of the things.
But they shocked Frank's heart twice.
No, only once.
Oh,
They
I
didn't
thought
do
it
it
was
the second time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I mean. The second time, they just handled it with medicine. So,
Right.
So the doctors know so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, you're back, and we'll be back hopefully now on Fridays. Yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, we're back.
We're back.
We're
Yes.
back.
We should take them to Admiral D's.
Oh, there we go. We'll take you to Admiral D's.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go incognito. I'm gonna wear big sunglasses and yeah. They'll think I'm a movie star or something. Kind of like having this long a hair and brown and curly.
I like the way you can throw it.
I feel like
Yeah,
Cher or something. You know, I got you,
Cher.
babe.
Oh, I like Cher.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, she
yeah.
used to like swing her hair. She'd go like, I got you, babe. Something
I
like
got
that.
you, babe.
I got you, babe. Yeah. Although it needs a little forming.
Oh.
So, okay. Well, we just wanted to come on and get Joy back in front of the camera. And I know all you were worried about her. And I just wanted to show you she's doing good. Getting back, huh?
Yeah.
Getting back to your old self. Yep.
Yeah. It's summer, and that helps a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
You know? I said today, to look out and see that sun shining, and I have a tiny little deck. Mm-hmm. It's a tiny one, but I can go out there and sit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
and down in the they what did they put down there?
They
now?
put like a tent, like a patio
yeah
tent where you can
and
sit there.
from my balcony I could hear
Them
people talking and laughing
yeah.
and that. I still haven't gotten to know any of my neighbors yet.
Yeah.
So
You said you'll invite them over once the.
once I get
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
So.
There's 3 women, that are one's right across the hall, and she's been here for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then one, her name is Barb. She just moved in last week. But when I moved into my apartment, she came here with her 2 sons, I guess, to look at the apartment again. And
No, they were moving stuff in the same
and,
day.
they were, yeah. And she said she was moving in then the next week.
And she had found out she had cancer.
Oh, yeah, she just found that out. So the thing is, I don't know. She found out bad news. and but hopefully they can treat it and everything. And she's younger than I am. She's only in her.
She's only 89.
She's younger than
No,
that.
I don't know how old she
No,
is.
I think
I don't know.
she's more like in her 70s. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's just a baby.
Oh, that's an infant. Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny how it's all
They
relative.
don't. They're not dry behind the ears yet.
Right. They're still wearing
All you 70-year-olds.
their diapers. Right, exactly.
You're young. Yeah, believe me, you are. So anyway, but
Okay.
I want to get to know the neighbors, and then they have
Everybody's
coffee
so
in
nice
the
here.
morning.
Yeah, when I leave sometimes I see them all sitting in there and they're all just, and it's so quiet here. I can sleep because nobody's up past 8 o'clock here.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
So
And then I got to figure out what I'm doing with the van. Al's buying a house soon, so I think I'm going to be parking in his driveway.
That
when
would
he
be
buys
great.
a house. So,
something always comes.
through.
Something always happens.
Yep.
I mean, that's good.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
You
And so, all right, well, I actually have to get back to work. I'm trying to do my document review and do that as much as I can because it's due by next Friday, and so I'm trying to make as much money as I can. As it goes.
She's working all the time.
All the
guys.
time.
Yeah.
Yep, I've been doing videos for some reviews. I'm catching up on those. So, yeah, just I'm backlogged with stuff. So I'm just trying to catch up. Oh, and we put the e-bikes together, and Al and I got on them. And
yeah,
they're going to be
bikes, yeah.
fun. Yeah, so I can't wait to do that review. So we're going to do that, I think, next week. So, and then I'll be caught up, and then I think I'm going to take a break for a while.
Yeah, it won't be so hard.
Yeah.
It won't be so hard.
Yeah, it's hard to do reviews. I mean, you got to do the research and, use the product and, let people know. So, but it's fun. All the stuff I said yes to, I like. So,
Yeah.
but okay, well, we'll let you go.
Well, again, thank you guys so much
Yeah,
for all
thanks,
your
guys.
prayers and all your good thoughts.
Yeah.
And, for me, and I just love to.
Yeah.
I love to watch the videos too. The ones the
Yes.
one at Como, I really.
Oh,
I haven't been to Como.
Wasn't that
for
beautiful
quite a
how
few
what they've
years
done to
myself.
it? The
Yeah.
conservatory and
Yeah.
everything? Yeah.
Well, there's lots of things in Minnesota.
There are a lot of
Really,
things. Yep.
Really good to see.
Yeah.
Especially when it's summer. I suppose in the winter too.
Yeah.
But,
You know what? Next week I'm going to have you wear this wig and I'm going to get another one.
oh, really?
So next week you're going to have this. We'll just rotate them.
Can I be share?
Yeah, you could be. I'll be Sunny. I'll get a short wig. I'll get a short wig. That would be
Okay.
funny.
Well,
You never know what you're going to get. Wait and see. I bet you're on the edge of your seats, huh? We're going to leave you with the cliffhanger. Cliffhanger?
what's the
cliffhanger.
cliffhanger? What is it? Oh, they won't know. They won't know. I mean, they'll be surprised, right?
That's what a cliffhanger is.
Is that the idea?
Yep, that's the idea.
I catch on eventually.
Yeah,
Yes.
you do.
It
Yeah.
takes a while.
A little bit. You
My brain
you
has
hear-
to process it. Like that.
Yep.
Just like that. It's how it sounds.
Yep.
It's how my brain sounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, go out and make an adventure, no matter how big or how small. You had an adventure at the hospital. You didn't even
Oh,
know you were
yeah.
going on an
Yeah,
adventure.
it was an adventure.
And you
It
got
really
to
was.
ride in an ambulance. You can check that off your bucket list now.
I never have driven in an ambulance.
Well, you haven't driven it.
No, I haven't driven.
That would have been funny with your macular degeneration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get me to the hospital.
I'd be like that guy. I can drive.
Yeah.
I can drive.
Exactly. That would be you.
I don't know. Yeah,
You don't have to sell everything and buy a van. Why?
because she did.
I did. Yeah, you don't have to do that. You can just do something little if you want. And go call someone you love. And as Joy says,
Tell them that you love them.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, important.
And don't you dare ever forget what?
Your magic.
Your magic.
Your magic.
Your magic. Your magic. No, you're magic. No, you're magic. No, we're magic. Okay.
It is magic.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
All right. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.